Tonight, two high school students remain in the hospital after their bus flipped over yesterday right on Interstate 10 near Tucson.
Police have one person in custody facing multiple felony charges. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly continues to follow this story for us. And Chase, you just spoke with the school superintendent about this. What did they have to say?
Great, Troy, that's right. We're told that the bus had close to 40 high school students from Kingman on board when this all happened. One of those students, seriously injured, actually had their hand amputated because of this crash. Dozens of students from two different high schools in Kingman were on their way to Tucson for a Future Business Leaders of America competition.
Everyone was excited on the bus studying for the competitive events.
Kingman Unified School District Superintendent Gretchen Dorner says they were heading east on I-10 near Marana when their bus was hit by another car and crashed, flipping onto its side, injuring everyone on board.
It's devastating to hear.
35 students and 4 adults were taken to nearby hospitals. AZDPS says 3 students had to be transported by ambulance for serious injuries. While most have been released, 2 students and 2 adults remain. One of the teenagers had their hand amputated.
You have the right to remain silent.
DPS arrested 30-year-old Nicholas Rodriguez, who was driving this gray SUV that they say hit the bus, causing the crash. He's facing 3 felonies of aggravated assault, serious physical injury. Court documents also claim Rodriguez was impaired while behind the wheel.
We have strong feelings of anger in some cases that this was a needless act. We have a safe bus driving down the road in a safe manner, and it didn't need to happen.
Dorner says most of the students have been reunited with their families and are back in Kingman, still recovering physically and mentally from a day they will never forget.
The students are shaken up clearly. It's very traumatizing to not only be in the accident, but to witness some of your peers or your adult chaperones being injured in the accident.
Now, I did speak with one parent today. They didn't want to go on camera, but they said her son was a freshman at Kingman High School, had deep cuts on his hand and arm. Doctors actually had to remove pieces of glass from his head and face. Now, coming up at 6:30, I am currently working on getting an interview with another parent whose child was on board. I'm still working on gaining that interview. We're hoping to have that coming up at 6:30, but for now, we'll send it back to you guys.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate, Chase. I mean, having a hand amputated, as a teen, forever changing their life.
It's just horrible, and they were all, as we heard from the superintendent, excited. They were going to this competition to go up against other high schools, and unfortunately, things just went a completely different direction for them.
All right. Chase, thank you. Looking forward to your report later on tonight. President